So this question is saying that for a body projected at an angle with the horizontal from the ground, you have to choose the correct option. Okay. So the gravitational potential energy is maximum at the highest point. Yeah, certainly for a projectile that has been projected with some speed at some angle, right? So the gravitational potential energy is, obviously the potential energy is a relative term, but this is maximum at this point, mgh, right? If h is the height of this thing, h max, so it is the maximum mgh. Or you can look at it in the other way also, like let's say this is the earth, okay, and the potential energy at the surface, if the radius is r, is given by, potential energy can be given by minus g mass of earth, mass of the body upon radius r, right? So at some height h, at any height h, it will be given by minus g m upon r plus h, right? So now you see magnitude wise, this is going to be lesser and this is going to be more, isn't it? And this is negative, right? So that way also this is greater, lesser negative, right? So that way also we can say at some height from the surface of the earth, the potential energy is going to be more than it is at the surface. Using this formula also you can see that. Okay. So obviously option number 1 here is correct, right? Now let's see the other option. The second one is saying that the horizontal component of velocity is 0 at the highest point. No, the horizontal component of the velocity is the same at all times, right? If it was projected at some speed v at an angle theta, the horizontal component is always going to be v cos theta, right? At all times. So at the topmost point also here, the horizontal speed is going to be this v cos theta only. The vertical component has become 0 at the highest point, but the horizontal component is maintained what it was initially, v cos theta at the highest point, what it was initially and at all times. So this is obviously not correct. The vertical component of momentum is maximum at the highest point. No, obviously not. The vertical velocity is 0 at the highest point, right? Vertical velocity here is v sine theta. So obviously we have some vertical momentum initially, but at the highest point, the vertical momentum is 0 only, right? So this is also not correct. And the last option, point 4, is the kinetic energy is 0 at the highest point of projectile motion. No, obviously not. The velocity is v cos theta. The speed of the particle is v cos theta. That is the horizontal component, horizontal speed. There is no vertical speed here, right? So for all these times, from the starting until for all these points during the motion, the speed of the particle is more than what it is at the maximum point, right? Because at any given point, this v cos theta is always there, and there is some vertical velocity as well, right? V vertical, I can say. This v vertical component is also there. Some vertical component velocity is also there. So the speed obviously is going to be more than v cos theta. So the kinetic energy is not the highest at the topmost point. In fact, it is the lowest. Okay, it is the lowest. So this is not again correct. Option number 1 here becomes our answer for the question. Okay, thank you.